Hi, my loves. Welcome to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I am Star. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. I love you. And let's get into this prophetic dream that God gave me. In this dream, y'all, I was in this store parking lot with a group of my friends, and I was driving the car. I don't know why, but it's like we had some kind of issue or some kind of beef with this group of people. And in order to get the beef done and finished, we had to race them in the car around. It was like a section of the parking lot. I guess it would be like a parking garage that they had kind of took over. It like they had control of the gates and they had control of who went in. So we're in here and it's almost like we were locked inside until we raced them around. And we raced them. Okay, we win and they let us go. And once we leave, I drop all my friends off at home and that was the end of the trip. I be having some of the weirdest dreams, y'all. But anyways, the scripture God sent me to is Jeremiah 16:19 through 21. Lord, my strength and my fortress, my refuge in time of distress. To you the nations will come from the ends of the earth and say, our ancestors possessed nothing but false gods, worthless idols that did them no good. Do people make their own gods? Yes, but they are not gods. Therefore, I will teach them. This time I will teach them my power and might. Then they will know that my name is the Lord. So I feel like after reading this scripture, putting it together with this dream, I feel like the dream is kind of, it's basically a battle in the spiritual realm. Okay. And God sent some of his people against the darker forces, the world of the kingdom of darkness, if you want to call it a kingdom, girl. But anyways, and we obviously won and we left, we went home and everything was done. And I feel like basically the meaning of this message is you don't have to fear in whatever battle that you're going through. Sometimes the battle has to be fought in the spiritual realm. It's not fought physically on earth. And I just feel like for whomever this is for, God is saying to you that he is going to teach them that what they're doing is wrong. Of course we all have free will, and some of these people will literally sit around and continue with their evilness, continue with their mocking, continue with their foolery. And that is on them. Understand that regardless to what you may see physically, okay, somebody that's constantly dabbling in that, they are losing their soul, they are losing their spirit, they have no joy, they have no peace, they have no rest. They are literally restless spirits. And I just feel like God is saying don't be fooled by the perception that you have. Understand that God is not always going to show everything that people are going through. Sometimes we get to see it and sometimes we don't. But in reality, anybody that is harassing you to a particular extent, like to this extent to where somebody is trying to lock you in a cage and they trying to make you stay and fight them, and if you don't fight them you can't leave, or if you don't go back and forth with them they don't leave you alone. They are restless. That is a restless spirit. That is an angry spirit. Nobody who is constantly trying to belittle you, judge you, gossip about you, bully you, they are not happy. Happy people don't do that. Happy people don't try to put anybody else down. Happy people don't attack other people. Happy people don't stalk other people. Happy people don't try to pull anybody else back. Happy people don't try to stand in the way of other people's blessings because they are happy. Happy people are just happy, like, and genuine. Like, and I can attest of that. I can say that even when I have went through some of my darkest times, I always look to find something that can make me happy. something that can bring me joy, some kind of blessing around me. And someone who, instead of looking at the good things that they have, and instead of appreciating the good things that they have, decides that they would rather look at what you have, even if you don't have anything, and try to cause you to lose it. When you are trying to get something, they want to try to keep you from getting it. They are not happy. That is not happiness. If they are happy, they would not be worried about you. If they were truly happy, they would not be trying to bring you down. If they were truly happy, they wouldn't be like, they would not be even focused on you. And that's why I always say, even when somebody has done you wrong, sometimes the best thing, not sometimes, all the time, the best thing to do is to give it to God and move on with your life. And the reason that this is important is because you do not want to turn into somebody who is upset or bitter or angry all the time because it looks like that person is doing good, or it looks like that person is happy, or it looks like that person is this, it looks like they that. Don't worry about them. Focus on you. Focus on getting yourself better. Focus on making yourself better. And if somebody is constantly standing in the way of things that are happening, think about it this way. What is for you is for you. And if anybody is able to stand in the way of whatever blessing God has for you, that blessing was not for you. Because the blessing that is for you can't be touched. It can't be blocked. It can't be held back. And that goes for anything, regardless if it is a relationship, a job, a vehicle, a house, whatever. You never know what kind of damage that person low-key saved you from while they were thinking that they were keeping you from getting a blessing. They cannot stop the blessings God has for you. They cannot keep you from getting anything that is for you. And sometimes we think about the bad things. You know, sometimes we focus on things that aren't going good for us. And you know, I sit here and think about, if I was to sit here and think about all of the things that I lost, y'all, I would be gone crazy. Like, I could sit here, y'all don't understand. Y'all don't even understand how hard it is. Well, I'm not gonna say it's hard. It's not hard because I look at the things that God has blessed me with. But how hard it would be if I was to sit here and cry about what I lost. Y'all don't even understand. Okay, y'all don't even understand how much your girl done lost. I sold 2 cars, gave up a bunch of stuff, purses, bags, all of Louis, Chanel. I had everything. Like, y'all don't even understand. Thousands of pairs of heels, name brand shoes, not just the little dusties, name brand Louis. Okay, went to Macy's. I was a Macy's fanatic. Okay, all kind of stuff. Had all the Michael Kors bags you could think of. Furs out of this world, okay, real and fake, okay. And I'm just saying, like, custom cars and all that I like, regardless if I gave it up out of being stupid, or if I had to leave it because I was in a messed up situation that I put myself in, or it don't matter. But I'm just saying, long story short, I could sit up here and cry about everything that I lost. I could sit up here and cry for days, months, years. I could sit up here and fall out on the floor. I could sit up here and be restless. I could sit up here and try to listen to what the words of the enemy be trying to tell me about the stupid decisions I done made in my life. Or I can woman up, own up to what I did, own up to the stupid decisions I've made in my life, learn from those stupid decisions I've made in my life, and focus on moving forward and focus on the blessings. I am so blessed. Regardless to what I lost, I cannot believe how blessed I am that my family kept my stuff. Like, y'all don't even understand. And it's not even all my stuff. It's just a small percentage. Just a little. It's not even a taste, y'all. But just the fact that I still have some things that are cherishable to me. I still have the first pair. I remember, hold on. I'm finna show y'all. These pairs of shoes right here. This is the first time I didn't got off camera in the mid video, okay? But these shoes right here, y'all, These are the first pairs of shoes that I walked inside the Steve Madden store, saw these sitting on, it was like on a little pedestal in the middle of the store. I had to have these shoes. I worked my butt off, saved my money up, and bought these shoes. My family still had these shoes along with several other things sitting here for me. Can I walk in them? No, I can't. I can't. My foot, I don't think my foot is even going to allow me to walk in them. I might be able to get some pictures out of these, but but the long story short is I treasure the little things. Are those the most expensive shoes that I've ever owned? No, they not. Because I had Chanel, I had Louis, I had all kind of things. But I just treasure the fact that I still have these shoes. I treasure the fact that I am able to, one day maybe I will be recovered enough to rock them again. Okay, I don't know how if I'm really gonna be. I don't know where I'm gonna wear them or anything like that. But I'm just saying that to say, y'all, sometimes we have to think about the little blessings that we have. We have to think about the little things that are going on. We have to think about, it's just, I could sit here and cry my eyes out about my classic Chanel pumps all day. I could sit here and cry my eyes out about purses and shoes and clothes and jewelry for hours. Or I could turn around and appreciate the fact that I have been blessed to still have things that I want. And also blessed to know that the door of the store is not closed, okay? It's still open. To know that the opportunities that God had and has for me are still open. It's still available. And this is for somebody. God is saying that He is going to teach you, okay? And in this time, sometimes we are led astray, we fall astray, and we start listening to BS, and we get caught up in other things, and we end up having to go through things. But that doesn't mean that God is not going to bless you. If you sit around and you focus on the bad things that are going on in your life, if you sit around and focus on what the enemy is trying to tell you, if you sit around and focus on why you should be crying, why you should be sad, why you should be down and out, that is what you are going to be. If you keep thinking that way, that is where your mindset is going to be. However, if you think about the good things, if you think about the joys in life, you think about the blessings that you have, you will feel happy. You will feel joy. And God is asking me to add here, okay? Do not try to take matters in your own hands. If you have been trying to take matters in your own hands, stop. Okay, in a sense, okay, due to the fact that God says vengeance belongs to Him, if you are trying to take matters in your own hands, you are now doing is idolatry. It is idolatry, to see yourself in a position to where you get in the car with all your goons and y'all gonna ride out on whoever this is. You are now idolizing yourself and your friends in a position to where y'all are going to seek vengeance for you instead of allowing God to do what God does. It is not for you to seek vengeance on these people. And when you put yourself in that position to where you're going to take matters into your own hands, when you put yourself in a position to where you're going to teach them a lesson, now you have put yourself in, like, if you were to be practicing witchcraft or sitting around trying to blackmail this person or whatever, and you're now focused on them because you're trying to see if it works. Now you're stalking them, or you're harassing them, or you're too focused on if what you did worked, okay? Versus if you leave it to God, you give it to God, and you leave it to God, understand it's not like it's no way that God is not going to seek vengeance for you. God is a God of peace, of love, but God is also a God of war. It is several stories in the Bible where He didn't wipe a complete city off the map, okay, for one or two people. And I'm saying that to say, give it to God. and leave it alone. Okay. That is a big reason as why I am so peaceful. That is a big reason as to why I can go through what I go through and still smile and still laugh, because I know that God got me. Period. I'm not trying to focus so much on what the other person or whoever did what their punishment is going to be. I really don't care. I know that God is going to handle it the way that he sees fit. Whatever is in his will, that is what is going to happen. And you just have to have that kind of mindset in order to have the peace that you seek in a situation. And yeah, that's the message, you know. And these people that are coming against you, understand they can't feel joy. They cannot feel happiness. They cannot feel they don't even, the things that you see them with, or the accomplishments that they have, they're not even happy about it. Obviously, because if they were happy about these accomplishments, they wouldn't be trying to mess with you. They wouldn't be trying to turn around and talk about you. They wouldn't be trying to attack you. They are attacking you because they are not happy. Period. They are not happy. They don't have no soul. They don't have no soul no more. They are upset. They are depressed, deprived of joy. When you are happy, you don't need nobody to clap for you. When you are happy, when you are truly happy with yourself, it don't matter what nobody say. They can't make you feel down and out about yourself. Y'all don't understand. Since I started as a model, when I started as a model 5 years ago, it was so many people trying to bring me down, trying to make me sad, trying to bring up, you did this, you did that, you should do it, I'm like, whatever. Okay, I do not care. Whatever you got to say, you can keep that to yourself. You're not gonna come over here and make me feel no kind of way about me. I love me. I love me. And I can honestly say that I love me, and you should be able to say that you love yourself too. And these people that are demonic possessed, they do not love themselves. They are depressed. They are sad. They are angry. They don't have any love for themselves because they are constantly doing evil. When you are constantly doing evil, how could you possibly love yourself? If you are constantly trying to hurt someone, and in the process they are hurting themselves. They don't love themselves. They can't love anybody. They and you have to just think about the fact, just the fact that you are happy, just the fact that you are filled with joy with the little things will bother them. Just the fact that you can sit around and just be happy of the smallest accomplishments. Just the fact that they have been going out of their way to taunt you, to harass you, but that should be enough to show you that these people are not happy. And in reality, you yourself, if you constantly look back at them, and you're constantly trying to see what they're doing, and you constantly trying to see how they live, and you constantly trying to see what they up to and all this other BS, what they have and how they doing, you are going to make yourself unhappy. And you do not want to put yourself in that position, because that's very toxic, and I'm not trying to get on anybody. I'm not trying to act like I'm just all the way up here, because I'm not. I'm just being real. I'm quick to block. Quick to block. I do not care. I will block. I don't care who you are. If you are in any shape, form, or fashion trying to shoot slugs at me, you trying to be mean to me, you talking down on me, you trying to make me feel some kind of way, blocked and unbothered. Period. I don't have time for that. And the long story short is, understand that this is a spiritual battle. You are not physically having to fight anybody. You don't have to go back and forth with nobody. Don't allow nobody to take your peace. Block and unbothered. Okay, that's the word for today. Anyways, this video is getting ridiculously long. Okay, my camera didn't shut off and everything. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.